What's up, guys? It's Mike Jones, and we're here at Terror Behind the Walls at Eastern State Penitentiary. Did some interviews, want to show you that. Just had a lot of fun in lockdown, getting to scare people, getting to drop bodies, as they tell me to do here. So we'll talk with Morgan, our costume designer, and everybody else behind the scenes here at Terror Behind the Walls. Morgan, are you a costume designer, costume specialist? What is your official title at Terror Behind the Walls?
Well, here at Terror Behind the Walls, I am the costume and props manager.
Manager, okay.
Yep. I do a bit of everything, help with the designing, original sketches, we do the fabrication, and we run the show nights.
Mm-hmm. Well, she outfitted me in this beautiful, I'm going to be a zombie police officer tonight. I'm going to be a guard and get the makeup all done. Though I wish you wouldn't touch this pretty face, but that's fine. How many costumes do you have right now with all the actors and everything at Terror Behind the Walls?
It's about 300 actors each night.
Wow.
That get dressed up, not including operations. And so that's a lot of bodies.
What time of year do you start planning for the season? Or is it a year-long job for you?
Well, planning starts in March, and then fabrication usually starts in May for the costume team.
Okay. And every year, are you constantly looking for new things like, oh, that's a good idea, we can incorporate this into infirmary or lockdown or something like that?
Oh, 100%. Every year it's always different. Like Bloodline, we have a couple new accents, a whole new attraction area. We just added a plague doctor in there, which I love. We even bulked up some characters like the original Bloodline nurses, now some nice leather accessories that they didn't have before. And then we make changes as things happen. We have new attractions every year. So it changes, it's always new, it's always exciting.
Have you always been into horror, or has it been theatrical everything, or what's been your background since you got into costume designing and management and everything?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I've always loved the horror stuff. I used to watch the haunted ghost shows when I was a kid, and I just always liked the spooky and the creepy, even if it freaked me out. And then in school I started doing theater. I actually minored in theater, and I also just started doing the haunted house, my college's haunted house, and then it expanded from there, and I got a job here working because I took a lot of theatrical, practical theater classes, like how to work with leather, how to run shows, and I did run crew and building sets. So
how long have you been here at Terror Behind the Walls?
This is my 3rd year here.
Okay, best job ever. It's got to be so much fun.
Oh, it really is. It's a lot of hard work because we're working we start at 2 p.m. and then we go until the end of the shift, which is sometimes after 2 a.m. So it's wow. But it's so rewarding. It really is. And people are just so grateful when you get to see all the monsters running through. It's just exciting.
Do you ever dress up, or do you strictly do all of this and make sure everyone's on point?
I like being behind the scenes.
Okay.
I can do a little bit of acting, but I much prefer
just for fun, once in a while.
I'll dress up. I love making costumes for myself, and characters, and we do... Sorry.
It's okay.
My monsters need me.
They might be dead, but they have needs too.
Exactly.
Remember that.
You gotta take care of your monsters. Feed them. Make sure they're clothed. Make sure they're not too disheveled.
Right. Well, Morgan, thank you for making me look fabulous tonight. I can't wait to scare people. I'm going to go get my makeup, and we'll continue this. And this is Peter. Peter, what do you do here at Terror Behind the Walls at Eastern State Penitentiary?
Yes, I'm Peter. I'm the theatrical manager here at Terror Behind the Walls. So a lot of what I do is, helping to come up with these wonderful nightmares that we present to the public every Halloween.
You're so happy about it, too.
I love it. I love getting out all the ideas in my head and really dispersing them to the public,
So I just talked to Morgan, and she said all year long she looks at stuff and thinks of costume ideas. So do you do that, too? Are you looking and oh, my God, I just saw... I was at the dentist, and I just saw something that we could really use in the hospital section here.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking about Halloween, 24/7, right? 12 months out of the year. It's Halloween all the time. Anytime I see horror movies or see characters and stuff, I'm like, ooh, how can we incorporate that into the show? So I'm definitely always got it on my mind. It's always there.
What's your favorite horror movie character of all time?
Oh my god.
Or 2. You can give me 2 or 3 if you need to.
Okay.
Because I know that's a tough question. That might be a loaded question.
Yeah, I love It Follows, which is, you don't even really see the monster there, but just the idea that there's always something lurking. You know what I mean? Slowly making its way to you. That's very much how I like to be. I like to be that thing that's lurking in the background where you're like, did something just brush my ear, or did I just make that up? That's definitely a favorite. And then other horror movie. I love Elvira, even though she's not really a horror movie. I love that dark
Yeah.
be kind of like comedy horror.
She's
too.
a queen.
There's
She's a
little bit
legend.
it's entertaining, but it's also like a little bit gory. You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
It's that nice balance between the two. So I think that's also a
What's
favorite.
been your favorite thing that you've come up with here at Terror Behind the Walls?
Oh my gosh. So
Again, you can give me 2 or 3 if you want.
Yeah, no, so I managed the infirmary attraction last year, and a lot of what we did with the infirmary was think about new ways to kind of change the attraction so we don't have any more patients in the infirmary, right? So we took it into almost more like doctors performing, all sorts of experiments to kind of create like the perfect human, right? It's got like 3 heads and multiple arms and lots of legs, so it's like this monstrosity. And so a lot of that was really going in there and figuring out, like, okay, how can we change the scripting and how can we make this work to fit this new theme? So
And
one
this
of the
physical
things-
space, too.
Exactly. One of the things that I was definitely integral in figuring out was how do we have a dentist who's got a nice drill and puts people in the chair and he, tries to take out their teeth while at the same time having a head that people could put teeth into, right? That we pulled out.
So
you just
creepy.
stick it in.
So
So it was a lot of
creepy.
like trying to work that out. How can we make these two things work in such a small space and still keep things going? So that was definitely a challenge, but it's so good. You know
That's
what I mean?
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Peter, I hope everyone comes out to see all the new stuff you put together for this year.
Thank you so
and
much.
I think it's makeup time. I think that's coming soon.
Ooh,
So, Peter,
my
I
favorite
can't
part.
wait. Thank you so much, and
Can't
we'll
wait to
continue
see
just a
it.
second. Hold on, guys. Be right back. Look what she did to me. Look at this. Look at this. Brittany did a terrific job here making me up. So how long have you been a makeup artist for? Because this is sensational.
Oh, I guess it'll be going on 10 years now.
Okay, so you're a seasoned pro.
Seasoned pro.
Okay, and you've been here at Terror Behind the Walls for how long?
This is my 8th season at Terror Behind the Walls.
And also during the year, you do other like makeup for people that want to do Halloween stuff or any time of year, really?
Yeah, body painting, special effects, scenic painting, fabrication, sculpting, all the above.
So you do a whole array of artistic stuff. That's
Yes.
awesome. How long have you been like, has this been something since you were a kid that you were into, like makeup and the theatrics and everything?
I feel like it was all over the place. I'm a painter and an artist.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been into art and making things, and that's just the next direction I took was makeup. How do they make these things behind the scenes and how that all works. So.
And do you get to experiment like during the Halloween off season? Do you have ideas too that you're like, hey, I think I can do something with some blood and some like some scabs and sores here and stuff like that?
Yeah, definitely. Put stuff in the studio.
And this one, it's not real. Looks disgusting though. I'm probably gonna stop at Wawa and keep this on tonight and scare the bejesus out of people there. Be like, I was just in a fight. So you guys have, how many makeup artists are here a regular night at Terror Behind the Walls?
We have about 19 people on a night, and
Wow.
there's 25 of us total, so it's a big crew.
Yeah, they got a big brand new makeup room here if you guys can see all this. They did a great job on this redoing here. All right, Britt, thank you. I'm gonna go scare people. Bye, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Well, as you can see behind me, there's a ton of folks out here tonight at Terror Behind the Walls at Eastern State Penitentiary, ready to get scared. Thank you so much, Eastern State and Terror Behind the Walls, for having me and Radio 104.5 out tonight. And make sure you get out here this Halloween season. Really, Terror Behind the Walls, they are the best. TerrorBehindTheWalls.com, your tickets, your schedule. You can see all the haunts. There are 6 of them, 6 awesome haunts inside a real prison, right inside behind those walls. You got to come out here this season. Terror Behind the Walls, thank you.